know. Someday I'm gonna have a schedule for these things, but today's not that day. People seem to have this obsession with the idea of Isaac and I staying together, and I'm not really sure what this is all about. If one of us was to just say, hey, you know, we've changed. I think it's time to move on in life. Would it be that big of a deal? I think people have a weird idea of marriage, and I know that when people get married, they like assume you're gonna be like together forever, but that's not how things work. People change. And also, people realize they're gay. I'll talk more about that, realizing I'm gay thing. What are you guys doing? But first, let's just talk about the marriage thing. You guys. Yeah. I know there's a whole fairy tale idea of what marriage is. I kind of understand where people are coming from when they think that marriage is forever, blah, 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 blah. I feel like I've made this promise to somebody, and that is part of the reason that it has taken me so long to come out. And people seriously look down on divorce for whatever reason the divorce is for, and it's just something that needs to be worked on. Honestly, how does somebody's divorce affect you? If it's so easy to get married, it should be just as easy to get unmarried. And that's not to say that marriage isn't important. I think it is still kind of a beautiful thing. And if someone wants to get married, they should be able to get married. At the same time, I don't think we need to look down on divorce so much. Why should we? What is your reason? If you are seriously one of those types of people that like hates divorce and looks down on people that get a divorce, please let me know why in the comments, because I seriously cannot figure it out. I keep getting people that are telling me that this marriage can still be saved. All I need to do is get like a girlfriend, or both of us need a girlfriend, have open relationship. Why do we need to say what? Why? Yeah, why? 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 Even if for whatever reason we had decided, let's stay married and just be like roommates that happen to be married, what would happen if either one of us met somebody? Is Isaac expected to be like, oh yeah, you know, I am married, but she's a lesbian, so don't worry about it? How does this make sense to anybody? Why would we do that? But I also wanted to talk about this whole realization thing. It's interesting because being gay is only like a part of who you are, but some people seem to think that if you're gay, you walk around like, gay, 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 I want vagina, gay, 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 la-di-da-di-da, lo, gay, 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 gay. But I never really walked around and just like thought constantly about my sexuality. It's not something I did. There's a lot of things going on in the world to think about, and my sexuality isn't one that was like always right there on the front of my mind. People also seem to think that since I was happy with Isaac, since I'm such a good friend with Isaac, then that's the same thing as being like in love with him, and like that means that I must be bisexual. It's just such a complicated matter to address because you can't really define like different types of love very easily. I don't really feel the need to talk about like the sexual side of things about our relationship. Let's just say that yes, I think we get along really well for the most part, and I'm comfortable around him and all that kind of stuff. But that does not mean that you aren't gay. It's really annoying because I keep feeling this need to prove to you guys like, yes, I'm gay, see, but there's really no way I could do that. You guys can't see into my mind. You can't feel how I feel. I just kind of always thought of being gay as what other people were. Like, it's great, you're gay, but you know, I'm not, because it's not something I am, it's something everybody else is. I just didn't really give myself the chance to even think about it. Anytime I kind of thought about it, I went, no, 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 that's not me. I am not gay. It's just something that I've done since I was younger, and it's kind of hard to shake that kind of mindset off. Why is this all so hard to explain? It just is. I really hope I'm making any kind of sense. There are some people that still have that idea that you can't know for sure until you've been in a relationship with a woman. And I'm gonna bring up that age-old response of, do straight people not know they're straight until they're in a relationship? No, for the most part they know. I spent a lot of time trying to validate my thoughts about women, thinking, okay, it's just a fantasy which people have. Okay, I'm bisexual. I mean, the fact is though, the more I put thought into it, all my desire to be with a guy was simply the idea that was always put in my head about what your life should be like as a woman. You should be with a guy and grow old together blah, 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 blah. When I think back to when I was younger, I hardly noticed guys until somebody else would point them out. I do remember having a lot of crushes on boys when I was younger. A lot of these crushes were on the same guys that friends had crushes on, or something like that. It's like, you know, yeah, he's attractive, he's cute, whatever. But it's so funny because even if you read my diary and stuff, I mostly just desired being able to be like, hey, this is my boyfriend, and hold hands with them, and I never really desired anything else. I can't even think of a time where I've just been like, whoa, this guy just walked by and oh my god, he is so attractive. For the most part, I just kind of like look around and all guys look the same to me. I don't really know how to explain this, but it's just kind of like, men, you're all men. They just don't grab my attention. It's just so funny for me now to kind of think of the excuses or the things I would tell myself I was feeling, because I just never really gave myself the opportunity to even think that it was a possibility that I could be gay, that I could be into women. I would meet girls that were like beautiful and had great personalities, and I would just be like, oh yeah, the reason that I'm thinking about them so much is because I'm jealous of them. Which there could be some truth in that, but at the same time it's like, no, dude, you're totally attracted to. I just want to make it clear that I don't feel any guilt or any pain about the fact that I am gay. The only guilt or pain that I may have is simply because of the fact that I have hurt someone in the process of coming out. Someone that I care about. And because of this, I do feel anger as well. I feel angry because I was not one of those lucky people who grew up with the idea or grew up knowing the fact that who you are attracted to, who you love, does not matter as long as you are happy. If you guys don't watch my daily videos, you don't know that I finally got a response from my parents. It took a while, took over a week to get one email, and the email said basically that it was hurting them and that I was going to get a letter soon. And finally, weeks after that, I got a letter from my parents, and it kind of gives you the idea of what I was kind of taught. Even if not, you know, sat down and like told, it's what you hear. What it basically comes down to is they think it's a lifestyle, they think it's a choice, they think it's something that I need help to get rid of. They seem to think it's something that I want to get rid of. They think it's something that can be prayed about, and that I need to find Jesus. Part of what makes this letter so hard for me to read is the fact that I read it and I just see someone who's brainwashed, and it's unfortunate. It's just really hard not to feel any anger when someone thinks that you need to change who you are in order to be a good person. So as much as I'd like for them to someday see how things work in the world, I can't rely on it. It would just be nice if they could accept that this is the way I am, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it, and I don't have any plans on hoping that I will change. Anyway, if you guys have any questions or anything you'd like me to talk about, then just please leave them down in the comments. I'd be happy to make another video talking about all this, and let's get to know each other a little better. Make sure you give this video a little thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed or the buttons, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!